The Trump administration has just proposed a $33 billion cut on housing, including Section 8. Now, for months, I've been giving you guys videos, keeping you up to date on what's going on with the housing, if they're going to take it or not, what they're going to do, affordable housing, Section 8, all these things. Also, the good news is if you are somebody that's disabled, they are not putting the cap on people with disabilities and elderly people. So this new proposal is a 2-year gap if you are a well mind, body, and spirit. I've been telling you guys, if you guys can get a job or be an entrepreneur, do that. Don't depend on the government, because when they make this budget cut, honey, they're gonna cut the people that can work. They not even trying to help you if you are a well body right now. They not trying to give you any help. So now all of you guys got to scramble around. Let's see when this is gonna start. So in the fiscal year of 2026, Donald Trump is gonna cut $32 billion in housing funds for HUD, including Section 8, affordable housing, low-income housing. Approximately 40% will essentially end Section 8 and other housing voucher programs. So instead of them going by the federal level like they usually do, you have to be like somebody that's under the poverty level to qualify. They're sending everything state by state. So this is going to terminate a lot of this federal regulations, incentives with state and in the privacy sector to provide affordable housing and work in tandem with open public lands to development. So instead of providing monies for people that are well bodies, they're only focusing on people that's elderly and people that are people with disabilities. The proposed budget does include a $25 million increase in housing grants for youth agents out of foster homes. So if you're a youth person that has just got out of foster care and you need help, they're going to give you a limited time to get that help. Other programs that they're cutting and trying to eliminate is this $3.3 billion, the Block Grant Program, which provides funds for community and development and economic development. And they're saying that they're going to cut this program because it's pretty much not being used what it's supposed to be used for. A lot of these different programs, if you think about it, people are just employed and they're really not doing a whole lot for anybody. So they're trying to eliminate these programs. Why are we paying you $200,000 a year and you're not even helping anybody do anything? So a lot of those people are going to be unemployed, and a lot of the people that are well mind and body are going to have a 2-year cap in this new fiscal year on not having any type of, they're just trying to test out and see, hey, we can cut this right here. Another program besides the Block Grant Program being cut is the Home Investment Partnership Program, which provides funding to state and local government to expand housing. Also, the consolidation of homeless assistance programs into a single program refocused on short and medium-term housing assistance capped at 2 years. Pathways to removing obstacles housing and fair housing grants removed as part of the administration effort to end diversity, equity, and inclusion program in the federal government. So the National Alliance to End Homelessness also has a proposal on the line that they have 162,000 units of permanent support housing for formerly homeless people. Now, they're trying to cut that program because they're saying, okay, you're homeless, but you are able mind and body, you can get a job. So again, being homeless doesn't exempt you from getting a job. A lot of people have it twisted. Just because you homeless, I was homeless before and I still had a job. You got people that's homeless right now, they're still employed. The problem is you got a lot of these landlords that's discriminating against people that have Section 8 voucher. And again, I told you guys in the previous video, they're cracking down. Even in my building right now, just yesterday, the housing authority was coming to do an inspection on the apartments, on the building, on all the recreational stuff, telling them what they need to fix, and this is all the buildings downtown Los Angeles. Remember, if you want to move to any of these places like Los Angeles, Nevada, New York, they have new rules and stipulations starting with the new fiscal year, and you're going to have to live there for a year now. Then you can go anywhere. But again, they're capping it. I'm going to keep you guys posted. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. They're going to say, hey, we're going to end this in July, the fiscal year. So remember, the fiscal year ends September 30th and starts October 1st of every year. And all these proposals are to come into place October the 1st. So October the 1st, they're trying to pass a law and make a decision where, well, mind, body, and spirits, do you guys have just a 2-year cap? Or are you guys, if you already been on Section 8 for 2 years, are you getting cut? Now remember, this proposal is to cut all necessary programs, including and not limited to affordable housing, Section 8, low income, permanent housing, project housing, any type of housing through the HUD program. They're going to be getting cuts from all sectors of people that are well, mind, body, and spirits. They're not even giving you a chance to say, hey, you might get a letter and say, we're not taking any more right now. They're just doing a lot of budget cutting right now to sustain what they said that they're trying to do. Cut and save money to get the United States out of this deficit of all this money that we are in the hole right now. Programs subject and not limited to are going to be the public housing operating fund, the operating fund shortfall, the public housing capital fund, the public housing infrastructure fund, the emergency cap needs, the choice neighborhood incentive, Section 8 tenant-based housing choice voucher, HAP renewals, Section 8 administrative fees and additional administration fees, tenant project voucher, increment vouchers, rental assistance demonstration, Section 8 based rental assistance, family sufficient program. The family sufficient program, I do know about that. They try to help you get a house with your Section 8 voucher. That program might not even exist anymore because they're saying, well, why do you need to buy a house with a Section 8 voucher? No, that probably really is something that they're trying to eliminate right now. Resident opportunity and efficient, that's the Ross program. Jobs Plus program. Community development block program, which is DCBG, and the housing and investment partnership program, which is HOME, the one I've already told you about. So all these programs, they're going to cut them down to the very bare minimum for only people with disabilities and people that are elderly. If you are a man of well, mind, body, and spirit, honey, you will have to get a job to be self-sufficient. And it's messed up that the government has to make people do that. But you already should have been doing it. I've been preaching to you guys and telling you guys it didn't work for me. When I've been preaching to you guys and telling you guys, Section 8 didn't work for me. Food stamps didn't work for me. I had to make a decision and say, I can do this on my own. I don't need them to tell me what to do. I don't need these people in my business. Y'all shouldn't want them in y'all business either. So make that decision today and say, hey, you know what? For all this stuff is implemented, let me go and jump in school and let me go ahead and, do what I need to do to make myself better. Let me go ahead and take my entrepreneurship or my business classes or those finance classes. Do what you got to do right now, girl or boy, so you don't have to be left behind, homeless, be able to afford where you live. I'm telling y'all, they cannot discriminate if you have Section 8. Also, another thing they're trying to do, you got programs that's ranging from $5.8 billion to $500 million. Although programs I just list, a lot of them are a lot of money going to a lot of different people. Imagine how they're going to cut all these different programs from people that they're going to make you pay your rent. So don't be surprised if you come and they're going to make you start paying your rent right now as of the fiscal year, October. I just am here to encourage you guys I am here to encourage you to make sure you have your ducks in a row. Do some cutback. A lot of us we live these lives and all this stuff that don't even matter, buying a lot of stuff. We buy a lot of stuff that don't matter. We need to buy the stuff that does matter. And they're going to make sure you are buying the stuff that matters. If you're a person on Section 8 and you have all these different expenses, you're going to have to make some decisions on if you're going to be living in your car or you're going to be living in an apartment that you can afford. So you need to start working on that right now. Okay, we can't live for nobody else. I can't live for nobody else's paycheck but mine. I got to do what I got to do for my paycheck. Okay, I want to encourage you guys to make sure you're making good decisions for your kids in school, and make sure that you're making good housing decisions when it comes to somewhere to live with you and your kids, or if you're by yourself. Make sure you guys give me a like with this video if you're getting any value for this information. I'm going to have all of my sources linked in the description box where you guys can read up on yourself. Always, always, always stay encouraged. Do your own research, and I'll see you in the next video.